Well, as mushers are quickly inching their way toward Nome, the new burled arch has been unveiled just moments ago. We'll take a live look at live video from Nome right now. Our signal is a little shaky, but we want to show you what we can. Craftsmen have raced around the clock to complete the new structure in time for the Iditarod's end. It arrived in Nome just days ago. The original arch that welcomed mushers at the end of their Iditarod run collapsed last year due to dry rot. And that burled arch is coming into clear view as leader Jesse Holmes is now taking his mandatory 8-hour rest in White Mountain.
Hey, Jesse.
Howdy.
Welcome to White Mountain.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you are the first musher to arrive.
That's good.
His arrival to the checkpoint around 8:30 this morning earns him the North Rim Bank Achieve More Award since he was the first there. It comes with a $2,500 check and trophy. He has just one more checkpoint to hit before Nome. He has raced in the Iditarod 7 times and placed in the top 10 5 times last year, and in 2022, he placed 3rd. Jesse Holmes has taken all of the awards in this year's Iditarod, aside from the Feast on the Yukon Award in Galena, which went to Paige Drobny. Now, in addition to the award he earned in White Mountain, he was also first to Uniloclete, Caltag 2, and Grayling 1 and 2, taking all of these awards with him. Matt Hall has made it to the White Mountain checkpoint in just the last few minutes. This is video of him from Koyuk yesterday, and he's holding that 2nd place spot right now. He has raced the Iditarod 6 times and has placed in the top 10 3 times. Now, last year, he took 2nd place. Paige Drobny is still holding on to that 3rd place spot. She left Elam at about 8:20 this morning. That's about 3 hours after 2nd place challenger Matt Hall. In Koyuk yesterday, she says she is not someone who necessarily races and just wants to finish the race happy. But this year, it's a little different.
It's like now or never, you know, like do it. And so I just have tried to adopt a racer mentality. And so then I got to Shaktoolik and I was like, okay, racing, like you could actually win if you did this. And so try it. If it doesn't work, then, you know, then you can be conservative, but there's no reason to be conservative right now. You have a hot dog team, so.
She said she left Shaktoolik thinking she could catch up with the 2 in front of her. She had a plan, but had to rethink it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. And then it was just so slow and took that much out of them that now I just feel like they started looking at me like they didn't, you know, they didn't believe in their CEO anymore. So I'm gonna gain their confidence back.
Now, this is the 10th year she's raced in the Iditarod. She's finished in the top 10 3 times. Now, last year, she placed 5th. 23 mushers are left in Iditarod 53. That means 10 teams are officially out of the race through scratches and withdrawals. Yesterday, 3 more mushers, all rookies, had this year's Iditarod end for them. Justin Olens made the decision to scratch in Eagle Island 2. The ITC said he did it in the best interest of his team. And 2 other rookies also out of the race, but not necessarily by choice. Sydney Ball and Quince Mountain were both withdrawn based on Rule 36. The Iditarod Trail Committee says under the rule, a team may be withdrawn if, quote, not in a position to make a valid effort to compete. They were both in the Grayling 2 checkpoint. This is video of another musher in that checkpoint. The ITC also says withdrawal is a process that must be imposed by a 3-judge panel with a majority or unanimous vote. It also specifically says it doesn't imply any misconduct or violation, but the teams have to leave the trail and are assisted by the ITC in doing that. Now, taking a look at the GPS tracker, we're following along on the trail and on Iditarod.com with Iditarod Insider 2. Jesse Holmes and Matt Hall are both in White Mountain. Behind them is Paige Drobny holding steady in 3rd place. She's about halfway between Elam and White Mountain, and no other mushers have even hit Elam. Michelle Phillips and Mitch Seavey are on their way there, holding the 4th and 5th place spot.